So is this program ending or not? Girl, I don't know. Hey everybody, my name is Courtney Gore and you're tuned in to The Court Order. Thank you all for tuning in today. I created this channel as an understanding of immigration methods and practices. But before we get started, a little bit about who I am, because you may not know who I am. I studied at the College of William & Mary. I studied government, go tribe. And I also studied for a semester at American University. There I studied international law and organizations. From there I went to study at the William Mitchell College of Law. And now I am practicing immigration law. My specialty or my area of work is that of asylum law. And I can explain what asylum law is, how it works in a subsequent video. That's not our subject for today. Today, we are going to talk about DACA. DACA is a huge subject in the news right now. It's everywhere. Some people want to defend it, some people are against it, and some people really don't know what it is. I'm here to explain the who, what, when, where, and what's next with DACA. Here we go. So what is DACA and what are Dreamers? DACA stands for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. This program was created by President Obama in 2012. And what this administration did was they created a way or a method by which people, immigrants, who came here as children could stay on a 2-year basis, and that 2-year program or duration is renewable at the discretion of the government. This program allows people who came here as children, undocumented, or who came here and their legal documents or permits had since expired. It allowed them a way to stay here to study and to work. The people who benefit from this program, or the beneficiaries, are called Dreamers. So how does the program work? It's important to note that like all programs, visas, or permits by which people enter the United States, this program is stringent and so are the guidelines. The first, a Dreamer has to have entered the United States before their 16th birthday. The second, they have to have been here in the United States continuously since June 15th, 2007. The third, as of June 15th, 2012, this Dreamer has to have been under the age of 31. Fourth, the Dreamer has to be pursuing their high school diploma, have their high school diploma, have a GED, or have been honorably discharged from U.S. Armed Forces or Services. The final requirement for Dreamers or for applicants of the program is that they have no crazy, harsh, long criminal records. And that's ultimately left to the discretion of the government. But we know that applicants should not have felonies. They cannot have felonies. Many or multiple misdemeanors and other charges and violations like DUIs or speeding tickets, things like that, can really weigh on whether or not the applicant is approved. Here's a good time to talk about some of these misconceptions. Some people believe that we should get rid of the DACA program because these Dreamers are living off welfare. That's wrong. While the DACA program does allow Dreamers to have bank accounts, get driver's licenses, they don't get many benefits, if any at all, except to stay here. Dreamers pay taxes and they support our economy by working, because they have to work and or study to be here. But they don't qualify for benefits such as Medicaid. They don't get federal financial aid. They don't get food stamps or any other types of federal credit. So I'm not sure what welfare people are talking about. The second misconception is that this particular program encourages illegal immigration. I could spend a lot of time on the concept of illegal immigration, but I don't really have that much time, and I have a couple briefs to write today, so we'll talk about it later. The reason why this is a myth, misconception, a fallacy, fable, fairy tale, it's wrong, is because in 2012, when President Obama implemented this program, there was no increase from 2012 to 2013 of migrant children. In fact, after this program, we didn't see the same influx of migrant children that we did pre-recession. So also, if you remember, one of the qualifications for this program is that people had entered and been here continuously since June 15, 2007. The program was created in 2012. I'm not entirely sure how this program encourages illegal immigration, unless some of the supporters of termination are saying, well, there might be a misconception from people in other countries. They think they can send their children, whatever, but it's wrong. Moving on. The third misconception is that terminating this program will help our economy in some way. That's wrong. I'm going to tell you why. It's important to remember the qualifications. Again, the people who are applying for this program are in school, received a GED, or they're in the U.S. Armed Forces. If they're not studying, they're working. And by doing so, they support our economy. They pay taxes without getting many benefits. And the cost of deporting one person is extremely expensive. There are nearly 800,000 Dreamers. The projected loss in the U.S. for ending this program and terminating it and subsequently deporting Dreamers is projected to be about $500 billion. This would not support our economy. It would not increase the number of jobs. It would not in some way miraculously result in all of us being rich or richer. It actually would do the opposite. So that's a myth. Just get that out of your head. So is this program ending or not? I don't know. I do know this. Over the Labor Day weekend of this year, 2017, President Trump was very vocal about ending the program. Then on September 6, 2017, Jeff Sessions announced the termination of the DACA program. He also announced that they would not be accepting new applicants, but only looking at renewed applications. Then after much backlash, Trump has recently announced that he's going to be turning over the program to Congress. This is interesting. Because in 2012, when President Obama implemented this program, Congress announced and decided that this program was unconstitutional. Why? Because President Obama did not seek congressional authority. President Obama said, you know what? I run immigration. I don't need y'all's approval. Okay. Congress has wanted this program since it was implemented in 2012. And giving this power to the Congress, child. In the meantime, between time, what we do know is that the United States Citizen and Immigration Services has announced that DACA is ending. So what is it that you, if you're a dreamer, or you as an activist, can do if you want to continue the program? 1, if you are a dreamer, if your family has dreamers, if you have friends who are dreamers, it's important that they seek out an immigration attorney. The date to remember here is October 5th, 2017. USCIS is accepting renewal applications if they are filed by October 5th, 2017. And this is for people whose benefits were run out by March 5th, 2018. So it's important that you seek out an immigration attorney because not only are there complex forms, USCIS has announced that any incomplete form, any form without the proper information, USCIS has additionally announced that they are rejecting applications that are incomplete. Those forms are complex, even for an English speaker, even for someone who is in immigration. Okay? The renewal application is a total cost of $495. Along with experienced immigration attorneys, there are wonderful nonprofit organizations, law schools who provide immigration service legal clinics, churches, and other organizations in the community who are able to provide assistance with fees, with filing applications, with immigration and legal consults. Seek out these people if you do need help in your renewal application because you only have until October 5th to turn that application into USCIS. If you are an advocate for DACA, be sure to call your Congress member. Again, this program could be turned over to Congress, which is kind of weird to think about. Again, I'm trying to grapple with that, but that's for me to deal with. Okay, don't mind me. Seek out these nonprofits, these legal clinics, these churches, or immigration attorneys who might need help. And for more information about DACA, visit the USCIS website. It's important that in this time we all stay informed. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video helped to inform someone about DACA or the DACA program. Like, subscribe, and share if this video was at all helpful. If it wasn't, hopefully the next one will be. Thank you all for watching. Bye.